So are you tired of getting to the end of the year and not accomplishing your goals, but yet every January you're so excited about possibilities and hope, and then you get this time of year, November, December, and it's like, I'm not quite there. You've watched everybody else have a great year. Social media, you saw them buy their new car, you saw them get their new house, you see their smiling faces with their kids, you see they went on vacation, but yet you didn't quite have the year that you wanted, and you know there's more inside of you. We have a solution for you. We want to make certain that 2023 is the best year you have ever had. First of all, imagine if you could be in a community of people that were actually working to get things done together. Imagine being able to wake up and knowing that you can share your progress with a community of other people who are action takers, doers, like-minded, getting things done in their life. People like
Sarah Bay, actually. Sarah Bay took her business from $6,000 a month to more than $23,000 in a down economy when real estate was tanking. She has a real estate business, and it was growing.
And that's been just the past few months.
Yes, in this current economy where her competitors are going out of business, her business is growing. People like Stuart Lynn, who was a engineer making $40,000 a year, having to borrow money at the end of the month from his parents just to make ends meet, who has taken the information and been able to grow multiple businesses to more than $20 million in revenue. People like Melissa Hager, who had a dream to be a professional comedian and entertainer. And today she
was a broke realtor prior to coaching.
Oh yeah, great point. Broke realtor who didn't know where to start and how to give herself a platform. How she created her own company out of thin air, has turned that into 6 figures, and not only become someone who is known all over the world for her funniness, but she's created a company that provides laughs to tens of thousands of people every single year. Not to mention Daryl from North Carolina, who just got plugged into the coaching and the training 60 days ago. 60 days ago. When he first plugged in, him and his wife, Shelly, they were struggling every single month just to make ends meet. After applying a few simple strategies, they've been able to pay off more than, in the past 60 days, $1,500 towards their debt. They now have freedom inside of their finances, and they're working towards a life of freedom financially and building the life they love.
Not to mention Sandra is another client who just this past year, Sandra is a survivor of emotional trauma and abuse and sexual trauma and abuse. And she's been able to take that trauma in her past and turn it into something positive, where she's created a business helping other young women overcome the abuse in their past. She's been getting public speaking gigs. She started that business this year. She's looking to grow even into next year. These are all people that have accomplished extraordinary things in the past year. And they're all a part of this community looking to grow their lives, their businesses, and their family relationships, even into 2023. And you can be a part of this community with all of these great people as well. So what we're looking to do you want to break down a little bit about what we're going to do with this group? Because I think they want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. So
we're excited.
And Mr. O'Quinn, this was actually your idea. This was his brainchild. Because as trainers with Destiny Global, we really do have a heart to help you succeed. And one of our goals coming into this year was to create a place, to create a community where you were flocking with people who were moving their lives forward, who weren't settling for less, who weren't taking no for an answer, who weren't letting past failures stop them, and who were putting themselves in a position truly to have 2023 be their best year yet, a year filled with breakthrough, a year filled with accomplishing goals, not just dreaming about them, but actually doing them. And so inside of the group, you're going to be inside of a private group with some of the people we just mentioned, lots of other people as well. And so you're going to have access.
Almost 100 people in this group right now accepted.
Yeah, I think actually, just right around 100 people. And you're going to get access to this private group where this is a private community group where we're going to be able to iron sharpens iron. And one of the best strategies that you can do to move your life forward is to make sure you're around other people who are moving their lives forward. And so you're going to get access to this community. Every single month inside of that community, we're going to be covering one of 4 different core areas that we believe are going to help you reach your goals, such as money, how to make it, how to keep it, how to grow it, how to build it, entrepreneurship, how to start a business, how to build a business,
Side business. Doesn't even have to be a primary business.
a side hustle. And for those of you that are an employeepreneur, how to get a raise on your job,
Meaning if
marriage.
you're an employee and you want to get a raise, we call that an employeepreneur.
Yeah, absolutely. So marriage, how to, we come from a place where we didn't always have a good marriage, but we wanted one. So how to, wherever you're starting from, how to create more intimacy inside of your marriage, how to increase your communication, how to deal with the kids inside of the marriage. And then last but not least, one of our 4 core pillars is health.
Yes.
Because your health is your wealth. And you can make all the money in the world, but if you don't have health to be able to enjoy it, what is it all for?
And energy to enjoy it.
Energy helps, right? And so every month we're going to be in the group covering a topic once every month. This is a 13-month group, so we go all the way through the year. This isn't like a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day. We're not getting you started only to drop you off part of the way through the year. We're going to be in this with you the entire year, going together towards your goals. Once a month, we're going to have a live Zoom coaching call, where we are coaching you live through your struggles, through your issues, through your obstacles, helping you get on the other side, truly building a life you love. So we're going to be doing a New Year's strategy mastermind session where we're going to meet before the New Year's actually gets here so that you are setting up 2023 to be your best year yet. And so this is going to start December 2022 and go all the way through December 2023.
Absolutely. So just to keep in mind, we're talking about having access to a community. We're gonna do a group coaching, or we may do what we call a hot seat coaching. We'll rotate it out where we take one individual and everybody's able to listen in, and we have one individual where we coach them intensely on one entire topic. We're also going to be having a core training coming in every month. So every month there'll be a group coaching. Every month there'll be a core training where we'll come in and discuss one topic in particular. It may be a 20 or 30-minute training intensely covering something related to money, entrepreneurship, health, marriage, something like that. It's all about helping you have the best year of your life in as many areas of your life. It's about bringing fulfillment to your life throughout 2023. It's not about making a lot of money and sacrificing your marriage.
That's right.
It's about giving you the tools that you can have it all, essentially. That's the name of the game. We're calling this the Ignite Your Life Coaching Mastermind Community, Coaching Community, whatever. We haven't got the name exact. It's the Ignite Your Life Community is really what it is. And we want to be able to help you have the best possible life. Now, here's the thing. For me, it was important. When I first mentioned this, it was important. We want to see people get the breakthrough they want. As many people as possible. So we decided to set this up. Typically, our coaching rates are not available. It's not something that anyone can do. It's $600 an hour. That's our typical coaching rate. And my dear wife she's booked up constantly for coaching appointments. A group coaching in a group setting, it's $275 per person in a group setting. And that's typically, you're looking at 5 to 10 people in a group setting. And that's a bit more affordable for some people in some cases. Carmen just did a group where they basically came out of a group coaching, and she said, hey, I want to pour into them a little bit deeper. And she said, but I don't want them to have to keep paying the group coaching rate. So after they went through all this group coaching, she came back and she said, listen, here's what we're going to do. For those of you that want to go further, we're going to do a 5-month, it was 5 months? Yeah. 5-month coaching. We'll do one group coaching appointment a month for all of you. 5 months. It's $160 a month. And she sold out inside of
like 30 minutes.
30 minutes. It was like full. Boom. So that was great. And it was a good kind of a starter model. But we wanted to make this more feasible for absolutely everyone, like no matter where you're at. So we decided to do this it's $29 a month. Now we're going to ask that you commit for 13 months. You're going to pay month to month, but we're going to ask, hey, you're going to run this race with us throughout 2023. It's $29 a month. And $29 a month is going to be a group coaching every single month, access to this community, supporting and encouraging each other, and one of our core training. Plus, we'll periodically drop in and do some spontaneous tips or strategies that depending on what's going on in our life, what's going on in the economy, what we're thinking about as a couple, what we're doing in business. We may pop in with some tips periodically just to help you out and to share in the community as well throughout the month. But if you want to join us, I'm going to ask you to do it quickly. If you get started within the next 72 hours, because this officially launches in December. But if you go ahead and get registered now, you can get signed up now. Click on the link below, it's in the description or down below.
In the comments.
If you go ahead and do it now, within the next 72 hours, we actually have a special marriage challenge that we're doing. That's not just for that group, it's really for our friends and family.
Yeah.
But you're going to instantly become one of our friends, and you're going to be able to get access, get invited on this very special marriage-specific challenge that's taking place inside of December. So if you go ahead and get signed up in the next 72 hours, I'll get that email over to you.
At the end of the day, when he told me the $29, I was like, oh, wow. And it's $29 per person. I know someone's gonna ask that. $29 per person. The link's down below. But the truth is, we really do. We know the power of a community. And we know the power of when you put yourself inside of a community where people are flocking together. You're hanging out with people like Daryl and Melissa and Stuart and Sarah and Sandra. What can happen inside of your life?
And Carmen. You get to hang out with Carmen.
And you too. And so this is your invitation to join us, to make 2023 your best year yet.
No longer feeling like you get to the end of the year and somehow you're inadequate because you didn't quite accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. Or, I did good in business, but man, marriage, my kids strained so much. Yeah. This is going to give you the support you need that when you get into 2023, you're going to know that this has been the best year of your life.
And that you put your best foot forward.
And we're going to help you. So go down below and go ahead and get registered right away. Is that how we do it?
Bye.